0.1. Juliet Papa, San Jose, California, left at Charlie, half away. 0 Juliet Papa, line up point. Tokyo, Sky 25
As an air navigation service provider catering to 10% of the world's airspace, Air Traffic and Navigation Services SOC Limited, a state-owned company, has a responsibility to ensure safer African skies and actively contribute towards boosting tourism and business connections in South Africa. Our focus is on contributing to the improvement of the continent's air traffic safety record and the sharing of our capacity and knowledge both locally and abroad. As an entity of the National Department of Transport, ATNS holds safety as our primary mandate, and in light of this, provides vitally important aeronautical information used for all flight planning purposes, as well as search and rescue coordination activities and the maintenance of a reliable navigation infrastructure. It is our vision to be the preferred supplier of air traffic management solutions and associated services to the African continent and selected international markets, and we have made it our mission to provide safe, expeditious, and efficient solutions. We will continue to play a pioneering role in the development of air traffic management through the use of leading technologies and strategic global partnerships to ensure the safety of all passengers traversing our skies. Our driving force.
I believe that this organization's got a huge potential. We started in 1993. Our first CEO, for obvious reasons, was a general from the South African Defence Force. The bulk of our staff then was ex-military. So you can imagine the culture. So we had to instill the culture of that this is a civil aviation. It's not a military. And to change that, we are working with people. We've done a lot of work, and especially for me, coming from an engineering side where we've deployed infrastructure, very high technology infrastructure, spent a lot of money maintaining it, but I always say that we have not done that very well when it comes to people. So when I took over, one of my biggest focuses, of which is still my biggest focus, has been to say, how do we make this organization people-orientated? And I think we are changing that a lot. One thing I can say is that we've got an amazing team of people, of 1,000+ people in ATNS. The skills, the capacity, the dedication is amazing.
Developing a thorough understanding of the global air traffic management community with emphasis on product and service offerings, technology developments and clients is essential in order to effectively respond to the needs and expectations of our markets with innovative and relevant ATM solutions and associated services. We aim to ensure a well-equipped resource base to enhance our sustainability and global air traffic management and are ISO 9001-2000 certified.
Go ahead. We're direct command, but it's weather between us and Atlantic. Will you deviate to the left again?
To meet the expectations of our clients regarding access, equity, safety, efficiency, predictability, environmental sustainability, and affordability, ATNS sources, develops, markets, distributes, and supports a complete range of ATM solutions and associated services. As constant innovators, we look to enhance our ATM solutions and services in South Africa in order to leverage strategic partnerships, our global influence, and harmonize technologies and methods in order to become the leading ATM provider in the AFI region. From this foundation, we secure our future growth, revenue, profit, and relevance as a provider of choice. Our comprehensive range of products and services. As an organization, we pride ourselves on seeking out best-of-breed technologies and are continually scanning the market to look for and measure best practice across the air navigation service provider arena. Our products and services range from training through to consultancy and safety management. Aeronautical Information Services. The Aeronautical Information Management Unit is a division within ATNS that provides operational aeronautical information management services such as dynamic data management, notices to airmen or NOTAM, communications and flight planning, and briefing services. These services ensure that all data pertaining to a particular flight is available and accurate, so that air traffic controllers can make informed control decisions contributing to the smooth management of air traffic. Our Aeronautical Information Services Unit is the designated NOTAM office for South Africa and manages all South African NOTAM, as well as NOTAM for 118 countries around the globe. Airspace design. Keeping with ICAO standards and recommended practices, we have the infrastructure, equipment and expertise to provide airspace design, route design and verification. We have been designing and maintaining air routes and airspace for South Africa since ATNS's inception in 1993 and have done extensive design work for a number of clients including Cape Verde, the DRC and the United Nations, to name a few. Flight procedure design and cartography. Flight procedure design allows for each phase of an aircraft's flight plan to be designed according to specific criterion and protected through obstacle analysis and appropriate clearance altitudes. ATNS is able to take the technological capabilities of each individual aircraft into account in order to increase the scope of safe navigation and the implementation of performance-based navigation. The network, dubbed NAFISAT, provides a VSAT satellite communications network for the Northeast African region. The terrestrial base stations make voice and data satellite communication between air traffic control centers in the region possible. ATNS also established a Southern African Development Community VSAT network, which eliminated all communication deficiencies in the SADC region and has allowed for greater safety of air traffic movements. The technologically advanced SADC VSAT-2 network became operational in 2007 and covers 15 Southern and Central African states, whilst the Northeastern African Satellite Network covers 13 countries in East and North African states. Upper airspace service provision. Upper airspace service provision is the answer to safely managing increased air traffic volumes and safety demands both within Africa and across the globe. Thanks to our state-of-the-art space-based technologies, our expertly trained and educated staff, and our wealth of experience, ATNS is able to provide safe, efficient upper airspace management services to any country on the continent and beyond. File to fly. ATNS offers File to Fly, which is an online briefing service that allows pilots to file accurate flight plans online. This provides pilots with full access to a database of static and dynamic data that could impact a particular flight, as well as access to more accurate route planning, reducing the risk of loss of separation. File to Fly is just another way ATNS demonstrates its commitment to ensuring safer African skies. Central Airspace Management Services.